Hello, my dear friends. Hi. How are you all doing today? Isn't it a great day today? And today, my dear friends, we are going to understand a beautiful term which we all have to do. And we have no other choice.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something.
Purification is related to the substance of a given plane, and transmutation is related to raising the substance to a higher plane substance. Purification is standing firmly, living, moving, inhaling and expressing within the energy of the divine presence. When the divine presence begins to circulate within you, you no longer think in terms of separativeness. And purification is attunement and fusion with divine love, or the life-giving essence of creation. In true purification or release, we know the reasons for not being criminal, the reasons for not using drugs. We have a mighty will to start purification and to sustain purity throughout our life. Purification is victory over fear, anger, greed, hatred and jealousy. And meditation is nothing else but a fiery purification process. Certain trials are part of the process of fiery purification. Abstinence, endurance, willpower, all of these are fire. And purification means to remove all obstacles in your threefold personality that hinder the flow of electrical fire, such as glamour, inertia, illusions, and impurity of thought, emotion, or action. Through purification, you unify yourself. You unify your personality with the fire. You know that no welding can be done without first cleaning the metal. No transmutation is possible without purification through fire. And before you expand your consciousness, you must purify yourself. Purification is detachment from all those things which limit your thinking and prevent expansion of consciousness, my dear friends. You begin to think in terms of the whole and in terms of synthesis. That is what purification is about, my dear friends. And that is what it does. Meditation is a process of purifying ourselves. We need to become a purer person the more we meditate. And that is what purification does. So that we enter into the higher temple. We are allowed, we can step into the higher temple, my dear friends. So my dear friends, that is the word for today. The word is purification. And this particular word has been taken from the books called as Talks on Agni, The Psyche and Psychism, The Symphony of the Zodiac, and The Challenge for Discipleship, written by Torkom Saraydarian. So my dear friends, That's it for today's episode of Spiritual Glossary. Hope we all have learned something, understood something in a deeper way. So my dear friends, that's all for today's episode of Spiritual Glossary. I request you all to keep watching PMC English, do meditation every day and keep purifying yourself every day. Thank you so much. Namaste.